The wicked have always tried to make us believe that light is white and that white is a color. That is why they promote their albinos, anybody with straight hair who are demons, who are white men. Okay? And they hate blackness. They've tried so much to make us believe that white is light. So that's why, for example, if you notice, in so many bulbs or anything that gives you light, if you buy it white, after a while it starts turning yellowish. Just like, for example, if you buy a new car, the headlight seems to be all white, all right, when it turns on, because they've tried as much as possible to make us believe that light is white and that whiteness is a color. So, but after a period of time, the new headlight on your car starts turning yellow. Why? Because you can't oppose the truth. Light is actually yellow. It is not white. That is why, for example, when you look up at the sun during high noon, during the midday, it's blinding. Why? Because it's white. Why is the light of the sun during the midday white? Because the light is passing through so many demons who are stuck up in the higher parts of the Earth's atmosphere. Demons here meaning the dead minds of albinos, anybody with straight hair, the metaphysical part, because when they die, their minds become free, but they can't go to heaven. They are stuck here in the earth and they are stuck in the higher atmosphere. So when the sun shines during the midday in the higher atmosphere, the light of the sun passes through them, and that gives us the coloring of white when we see the light of the sun. But the sunlight isn't white. It is yellow. That is why during sunrise early in the morning, you can look at the sun and it doesn't hurt you. And when it's going down during dusk in the evening, you can look at the sun and it's yellow. It is not white. But in midday, because of all the demons, the dead minds of albinos, anybody with straight hair who all grow tails, born out of natural order because the Creator did not make them. So you've understood what evil means, that evil means being out of natural order. Demons, albinos, anybody with straight hair are not human beings. They are animals who are supposed to be in the bushes, not living among people, having all the benefits of life. They get all the jobs, they get all the accolades, they get all the money, but these are animals crawling on all fours. Just because they are walking upright today, it doesn't mean that they are human. So, for a long time, they've tried to make us believe in this myth of whiteness, which we've talked about. It's a myth. It's not real. Light isn't white. It is yellow. Everybody knows that. Even children born, when you start telling them to draw the sun, they pick it up, a crayon that's yellow, and start drawing yellow for the sun. Because white never existed in creation. So you now understood why everything that the Creator made in its original form was black. That's why you can understand why black people are a representation of that image, in which all of them were supposed to be children of a high priest. But because of an association with Satan and their children in demons, albinos, anybody with straight hair, who had 3 toes, 3 fingers, walked on all fours, had hair covered all over their body, had a face that's not human, which you will find out on the shape of a world, and have a tail and still grow a tail till today. But through the inbred food and the crossbred food, which is how all sorcery is done, the tail growth shrinks, but they still have a tailbone. And they still carry a shame of carrying a tailbone in their women. Because if you notice, which we're going to show you later, anytime an albino, anybody with straight hair woman takes a picture, she shows you her cleavage and shows you the face that has makeup. It's not going to show you the back. But with black women, if you notice, when a black woman wants to take a picture of herself, she always wants to turn around and show you the back. Why? Because a black woman knows that she's supposed to have a curve and she's supposed to have a nice behind or a butt. But genetically, the albino, anybody with straight hair, carry the genetic shame of growing a tail. So that's why they never take pictures from the back. They don't even have the back or the butt or the ass, if that's what you want to call it, in any way, except they've been truly deceived by the tight-fitting clothes they wear. So they always take a picture showing the front and showing the breast and the cleavage, because everything boils down to genetics.